Well, howdy ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to X4 with Star Wars Mod. Today we're really not going to be showcasing a whole lot of playing, but I know there's several of you, including myself, that are wondering where is the state of the mod and why isn't it updated for 6.0 yet? Well, there's a lot of factors, and I've discussed this in streams, I've discussed this in other guest streams, and I've also discussed this in a couple of YouTube videos. But I'm going to give you guys a small glimpse of behind the curtain, but it's not what you think. But we're also going to be talking about, like, why is the mod taking so long? So, just to give you a once-over real quick, so what we got right here is just a little bit of what you guys have been seeing, and the reason why the devs have been so quiet. It's only because of these guys are taking their time, and like they're taking a lot of time to having to rebuild the entire mod, including the map, back into the mod. Like they have to build it back into the game for 6.0 is what I meant. But it's overwhelmingly difficult when there's such a small team. But yeah, it's like having to rebuild the entire map, having to rebuild every single model. That's going to take some time. From what I know, what I can't show you is they're pretty much close to being done. So I don't know like what kind of time frame. I can't give you guys a date, but if I had to guess, I'd say sometime between now and probably like November is somewhere in between those times on when the mod will be updated. And I'm really looking forward to it because of some of the things that we've got as a problem right now in X4 is the engine and the map is just so big that when you get into several hundred hours into a playthrough, or even if you get into like say close to 100 hours, let's say you're at 80 hours, the game is just so taxing based on what map you can see, and it's all because of the game engine that we currently have, not the 6.0 one. But the game engine we currently have only can run on 4 cores of your processor. So if you're running like hyper-threading and you're running like multi-cores, let's say you're running 8 cores, there's 4 cores that are not being utilized at all. Actually, I take it back, it's not 4 cores, it's 4 threads. It only runs on 4 threads, so yeah, it's 2 cores. Like, oh my god, like that's just awful. So if you're running 16 thread, for instance, like you're only going to be using 4 of your threads, and it is just awful. Like we need that update, because with that update, I've seen and heard a big performance increase in gameplay, even in like the most like massive battle you can imagine. So like if we look at, for an example, if we get to like new game here and we go with there we go, battle, New Republic, Empire. Well, let's go Empire real quick. This is Empire versus the New Republic and just battle over Coruscant. We're going to move over to our ISD 1 here, and we're going to try to regroup with the other 2 ISDs. We're going to see is like once things really get into action, there's like a lot of fighters and such. Yeah, the frame rate's going to tank just a little bit. Not that much, but enough to where like if you're in a fighter, for instance, you're just you're not gonna get the frames that you want. Like it's gonna be laggy, it's gonna basically frame skip, and that's mainly the problem that I'm having trying to record the other video that I've got going for y'all. And I've got like 2 projects that I'm working on, and one of them is looking back at our playthrough on the new map, our first playthrough on the new map on the stream. I've been working on that pretty intently. It's just that like it's hard trying to get a cinematic of video of like a battle that you've already done. So like you do the battle, you do it appropriately and try to do the same moves, and then try to record for the cinematics versus, you know, being in the mix. Okay. So right now it's running pretty smoothly, and the reason why this is running so smoothly is because of, we zoom out here, this is all of the traffic right here. It's just in one sector. All of the traffic that we have is in one sector. Whereas if we were playing on the campaign map, then we'd have 100 other things going on. And to do this battle in a normal game would tank so bad. So right now I am averaging about 15 FPS. No, about like 14 FPS.
Something hit us. Affirmative.
And I'm running on like high settings, but it's not really so much graphical as it is CPU. And it's because of it's trying to do the pathfinding for every single fighter, every single capital ship, every single escort, every single bomber. Like they are all being pathfound. And it's like we've got a lot of models here. And in the cockpit, I am currently sitting at like 12 FPS. Now imagine being in a fighter. Like in a fighter, you cannot dogfight at 12 FPS, especially when you've got things that can literally do a pitch of like 97 degrees a second. And it's like I was doing a dogfight, trying to record of our previous campaign, and yeah, it did not go so well. It did not go so well at all. Mainly our biggest problem was the frame rate. In the dogfight, what happened was I was literally having 30 seconds of a paused frame, a half second of actually playing, and then another 30-second wait time. And it's all because of the pathfindings.
Maybe I am insane. Maybe I am insane. And maybe it's time for you to find out how insane I am. Yeah.
I'm so confused. Oh, we're shooting another ISD-1 right now because of crossfire. Oh, that sucks. But I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. If we get in here, now let's try to do some dogfighting. It's going to be awful. So we got an E-wing right here. Okay, so just like in the Battle of Coruscant, we're sitting at 17 already. It's just a defense platform, nothing major yet. We are launching fighters and such. We're on board Crimson Sky here.
Awaiting orders.
And this defense platform should go pretty quickly. Still averaging about 14 at this moment, and we got a lot of explosions going on too. So that's how I can tell it's not graphical. It is just the sheer amount of pathfinding and AI. And this is really a game limitation, like I was saying. Ooh, there was a big spike. I wonder if you guys saw that. We're down to 34%. So far, not really a whole lot of anything. Yeah, like the frames are starting to tank, especially when I start like rotating like crazy. Oh wow, there's some real lag. And it's like we're just taking on a fence platform. That's it. Right now we're at like 11 FPS. There's a lot more coming in on the field. And let's see what's going on. We've got plenty of enemy fighters there, but it seems like there's like a fleet or something coming in. Oh, that's what it is. There's a fleet engaging over there. So there's 3 stations that are currently under attack in the same sector. And we're averaging about 10 FPS. Alright. He's diving, so we're going to dive.
Thank you.
He knows we're coming in. We're almost in range. About another kilometer and we can start opening up. I'm going to probably cut the brakes. Yeah, we should be able to open up now. Oh, I'm running XI-12s. That explains it. I got like a 16-kilometer range. I thought this thing had the long range ones, the W38Ts. There we go. Now we can open up. I'm just gonna sit just like this.
Awaiting orders.
Now he's about to be viciously surrounded by mob of fighters. Alright, so right now we're sitting at about 12 FPS with some lag spiking here and there, as you guys can see. And that ISD is done. So that's just a little bit on why we need the update, because I'd love to be running this at least 26, then like 12.
Awaiting orders.
And I think that's going to be very possible with the update. Right now I'm at 20 FPS.
Awaiting orders.
So, yeah, it's like, it's not the explosions, it's not the graphics. It is definitely the back end on all of our just sheer amount of stuff that we have. Alright, so we're going to try a little bit of dogfighting real quick. And I don't think it's going to go very well. Yep, see, there it goes. Well, you guys saw a little bit of some really terrible frame rates for dogfighting. It's like, it was doable. It's not the worst that I've encountered, but you guys did see the freeze up that I was talking about. Oh, he's getting his ass handed to him now. Like, he is dead. That dreadnought just pulled up and just massacred him. Oh man, that frame rate. Oh god. Just too much going on in the background. So many dead bodies. Alright, sitting at about 14 FPS right now. I think as we get closer to the station, it's going to really start to really lag. Yeah, this is some lag. This is some lag. Some severe lag. Oh my. Yeah, it's like I'm starting to get latency input. I'm starting to get latency input, and it's like I'm running at like about 10 right now. Thereabouts. About 10 FPS.
Danger.
Oh, I looked at my FPS to watch where I was going. Yeah, we're getting some lockups, some freeze ups. Like, I can't even shoot a civilian ship. I'm trying so hard.
Danger.
Oh, flat gun just got him. Oh man, that lag. And it's like I said, I got input lag. It's like I'm click and roll, and it's like I roll for another like 5 seconds. And I don't think that's just the ship, because I know the ship has got some latency of itself because of its weight, but no, this is real bad. Alright, well, I'm done playing around. Yeah, that's basically what I wanted to showcase to you guys today. Like, not really a whole lot. Like, I will release the video on this playthrough here soon, because, like, I've recorded, like, all the steps and stuff that I've done up until this point. And this is basically where I'm going to be ending it. And I've got, like, some cinematographics and stuff like that. But yeah, so like I really wanted to showcase this of showing the differences between the FPS, and it's like, man, in certain sectors too, it's like some sectors, like I get like 5 FPS flat on this save, and that's why I can't wait for the update for 6.0. Are you guys just as like anxious for it as I am? Because if you guys are, comment down below, let me know. But yeah, it's like if you guys are new around here and you guys want to see more of the X4 Star Wars mod, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. And if you guys want to see more of this and see something else, let me know. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Alright, everybody. Laters. Okay, I'm not done yet. Yeah, I know that I haven't been streaming in a while, guys. Like I said, I've been extremely busy here lately. If you guys haven't seen the notice on the Discord, go ahead and subscribe to the Discord. But yeah, like I just wanted to add this a little bit in on the very end here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, I want to park. 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 Stop turning. Okay, sorry. I was focusing on that. But other than that, if you guys haven't joined the Discord, the link is in the description. Go ahead and join it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. But yeah, I hope that you guys will come again around once I'm finally able to stream again. But yeah, I had fun making this one, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Laters, everybody.